So what are buyer incentives? And I keep talking about buyer incentives. Think of it like this. I want you to picture this. You own a pizzeria on 7th Avenue. And on 7th Avenue, there's another 50 pizzerias. So people can walk up and down and just choose all these places to eat. And why are they going to choose yours? Well, everyone does it different, especially in South Beach. Years and years ago in Miami, you would see this. It would either be like people would put their food on display to make it look amazing, or they'd be like, come inside, a free drink, or a free this, or come inside. And they would always try to get the buyers to come in, right? Or the restaurantees, or whatever you call them. So it's the same concept, right? Like, buy 2 slices, get a free drink. You're always trying to get people in because there's so much inventory and not as much demand, right? So if there's only one pizzeria on the block, you don't have to do anything. But once you start getting a lot more competition and more competition, and there's not as many buyers, not as many consumers, then you have to adjust. And that's what's happening right now. There's tons and tons of inventory everywhere. And it's resale versus resale, and then versus new construction. And they're all competing versus each other. But if you go on Zillow and you go on these, where I'm going to back up real quick, which I think is absolutely disgusting, is the cell phone pictures, the lack of description. It's like you have no fighting chance. And you're hiring these professional realtors, and they're coming in there and charging you a commission, and then taking cell phone pictures, and then not even doing right descriptions, and doing nothing, and then they want to get paid, and then they won't release you out of your contract if you're not happy, which is kind of baloney because you're signing a contract basically saying that you're going to market it correctly and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, back on track. So what happens is you have to now bring this desire to the buyers, right? You have to make your home valuable. What can I give you? What incentives can I give you? Can I give you money for closing cost incentives? What about buying down your rate? Well, I have an assumable loan, which we'll talk about that separate in a video, that might be desirable to you. What if I put a new roof on it? What about an AC? You're doing something to grab the attention of those buyers to come to your property. Because in new builds, what they're saying is, hey, I already have a brand new house. It already comes with warranties. I'll even do one better. I'll give you thousands and thousands of dollars that you can use towards rate buy down and closing costs. And you know what? I'll even throw bonuses to the agent. We've seen a bonus of $50,000 to an agent once. That is unbelievable. If that doesn't tell you where the market's going, I don't know what is. So if you're a seller and you just put your home on the market and you go, I got a cool house, it's a 4-bedroom and it's got new carpet and paint, we're going to get top dollar. It's not going to happen. Like, what's the why? You're not incentivizing these buyers to buy your home. This is the market where you have to do it. It's why you need to hire a marketing real estate group. That's why you need to have your home on the top tier of the visibility of the attraction to these buyers. And right, you have to make your house so desirable if it doesn't already have the desire factors like the pool and the solar paid off and everything else. And I always discuss this. So how do you make that happen? By offering incentives. Now, I leave you with this. There's a thing that's called the 500. What is the 500? You go up to 5, 6 different people and you go, would you rather have front row tickets to the Lightning game, whatever tickets to the Bucks game, an exclusive dinner at Burns Steakhouse, and an all-out pass to Universal, or $500 or $600 cash? And everyone will have a different answer. But they're all the same exact value. It's just people look at that value differently, right? So that's why when you're doing a listing and you're marketing and whatnot, you can bring different values to your property. You can say seller will either offer you closing costs, replace appliances, blah 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 blah. And then what happens is the buyer's like, oh, because you remember, buyers don't just assume that you're going to do anything. Remember that for the rest of your real estate career. Buyers do not assume. You need to tell them. Just like if you want reviews, people just don't write good reviews. Sometimes you have to ask them, hey, did I do a good job? Yeah, can you write me a review? Oh, of course. You can't just assume they're going to do it, right? You have to be out there. I love doing these videos. Hope you do too. More to come.